Yo, what's going on, Sports Mafia fans? Guys, we're back. Here we go. Man, I missed you guys. I gotta say, I missed each and every one of you, man. Oh, it's been too long. Let's talk about, how my week's been going. I had to go stay with my mom for a few days, guys. She's still battling, cancer and stuff like that. And I had to go stay with her for a couple of days. She can't really be alone that much. Work is really getting like a little bit busy here and there. Next week, next Tuesday, we're not going to be doing the show, but I will try to do it on a day off that I have. I got a really, really big event coming up at the jewelry store here pretty soon. So, yeah, dude, that's what's been going on. Yo, Dougie, man, what's going on, man? How have you been, Doug? Like, what's going on with you, man? I've been playing a lot of Warzone, dude. I've been kind of hoping to catch you online sometimes, but I've been missing out, I guess. I've been missing out. Appreciate it, Doug. Thank you for the prayers, bud. So let's hop right into it, man. I mean, dude, this is going to be an hour show. I'm here by myself. I figured that I would, knock it out real quick for, the Sports Mafia world. Get a little up and going. We do, I can't say it right now, but, I do have something super, super big in the mix. I do want to let you guys know that, I am doing a docu-series. Yep. I'm doing a documentary on something in someone. Can't really give it away just yet. But guys, it's going to be huge. I'm very, very, very excited for this. We're writing out the screenplay now. We're writing out all the questions. We're writing out all the scenes. We're getting all the cameras ready. We're, firing up the batteries, man, guys. Like, we are getting ready for this. We have a lot of people in place for this right now. And, guys, like, I'm super excited for this. Super excited for it. Can't really tell you much. I don't want it to be leaked and then, somebody steal it. But we are doing a docuseries. So Sports Mafia, it's going to be called, it's going to be produced by us, Sports Mafia, but it's going to be a Mafia production. So guys, let's hop right into it, man. This is super crazy. Opening day, Thursday, March 30th. Man, it was amazing. I gotta say, first game, first team to watch, Giants versus the Yankees. Then Braves and Nationals. And then Oilers versus the Red Sox. And then the Brewers versus the Cubs, Tigers versus the Rays, so on and so forth. Hey, LaDonna, what's going on? I want to ask everyone this question, and I'm going to give you all about 20 seconds to answer. Who hit the first home run in opening day on March 30th, 2023 to start the season? Who hit the first home run opening day to start the season? I'll give you 20 seconds. I'm going to wait. Ooh, Mike Trout. That's a good one. Aaron Judge is the correct answer. Yes, Aaron Judge is the correct answer. LaDonna, good job. But here's the next question, and I want you guys to answer this, but think about it. 417 feet home run. What team's rookie hit the furthest home run to start us off this year? I'll give you all 20 seconds to answer this question. It's actually amazing to know this. And I'm going to give you guys the name. It's Bryce Turang. What team was it? What team? I'm going to give you all another about 15 seconds. And I'm going to tell y'all. This was one of the hottest teams. It's, I can't really give it that much because then everyone will guess it. The Marlins. Marlins is a really good guess. You're close. They played this. See, that would give it away too. The Rays. Nah, you're super, super close on the Rays too. Blue and yellow is their colors. If you were to buy beer, if you made beer, where would it be manufactured at? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyone answering? Anyone answered? Anyone know? Anyone know? All right. Prison. No, the Milwaukee Brewers. The Milwaukee Brewers has this rookie. His name is Bryce Terang. He hit a 417-foot home run. This was his first home run in his major league series. The dude smacked it, and it was just amazing to watch. Everyone was cheering for him, even all the Cubs people. When they were playing Chicago, they were playing in Chicago that day. It was just super, super cool to watch that. So, yeah, I mean, there's a little trivia for you. Now you guys can say the first rookie to hit a home run is Bryce Terang, and first player to hit a home run, Aaron Judge. I think Aaron Judge is going to win another MVP if he can keep it up, man. I would love to see him beat Barry Bonds' record of 67 for sure. Or, yeah, I think it was 67. No, 73. I'm an idiot. I have it right there. 73. So, guys, let's hop right into it, man. Let's hop into opening day. I'm pretty sure that everyone, he might, if he keeps this up. Yeah, I hope so. That would be super cool to watch, to see him smack a couple of homers and actually beat Barry Bonds. Let's hop into opening day. Man, dude, the Giants lost 0-5. It was pretty much a shutout. It wasn't really much of a game. Braves versus Nationals. That's no surprise that the Braves are going to win that first game. It's against the Nationals. The Nationals have nobody really honestly good. There is one team on here that really, really, really surprised me, and it was the Oilers going up against Boston. Everyone knows that Boston is always killing it, man. Every year Boston does very, very well, but man, Baltimore looked really, really damn good season opening. 10-9 was a score. Another team that really surprised me was the Athletics as well. The Athletics coming out and beating the Angels 2-1. Dodgers, no shock. Dodgers winning against the Diamondbacks. The Rockies versus the Padres, man, that is insane that they lost 7-2. Opening day after all the signings that they've done and all the big names like Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis, so on and so forth. You know, like they have a lot of big names over there. Rangers beat the Phillies. That's kind of a wow, that's a huge win, opening day, 11-7 coming in and showing what they can do. Twins winning 2-0 against the Royals. And then we got Friday, March 31st. Arizona said, no, not a chance. We're going to win this. We're going to win this second game. They win 10-1. Marlins come out. They win 2-1. I'm sorry. Diamondbacks win 2-1, not 10-1, 2-1. Marlins come out. They win also 2-1. Padres lose, man. Dude, 0-2 right off the second day. Rockies beat them 4-1. I think that's going to be a really, really, really big upset here. Is that the San Diego Padres are going to kind of have like a very, very slow start off. And then they're going to kind of coast their way in slowly but surely. But, other than that, it's a really good, opening first week. Rangers win 16-3. Like, who the hell would have thought that the Rangers would beat the Phillies 16-3? Like, I didn't. It's the Phillies. Phillies have some of the best hitters in baseball. They have the best contact hitters in baseball. They have 2 or 3 really good pitchers. Hey, what's going on? Jojo, how you doing, bud? The Angels come out and win 13-1. You know, it was a lot of high scoring games. And then Boston finally comes out and beats the Oilers 8-9. Rays beat the Tigers 12-2. Not a shock. Cool little fun fact. The first snow home run is by no other than Miggy. You know, he comes out, smacks it, home run in the snow. They still lose 2-12. Good, playing some Wii, just decided to tune in. Yeah, man, what's going on, bud? Always excited for, you know, everyone to hop on in and say hello. But don't forget to like. Everything goes in for the like column. Padres finally win 8-4. You know, again, guys, it is a super, super big week. Dodgers come back, win 10-1. Yankees beat the Giants in the series 2-1. So it's a really good opening day. It was a really good opening week. Coming up for the future, Braves versus San Diego at home. Diamondbacks versus Dodgers at home. So yeah, you know, it's looking pretty decent out there. It's looking really nice. So, but yeah, so Aaron Judge hits the first home run for the opening day, starts us off. There was also a couple other home runs that were hit as well, but nothing as big as the MVP going to Aaron Judge from last year, coming in and just doing more dirty work. It's actually really good. Super cool. Another fun fact: how many baseball players hit their first home was a first home run for the first opening? 133 players, first home run. There was 133 players, opening day, first game, smacked it. It was pretty nice to see it. All right, so let's hop into basketball. Let's talk a little bit. Who does everybody got to win the NBA Finals? Type it in the chat. Let me know who you all got. Let's go over it real quick. I'm surprised that the Dallas Mavericks, well, actually, I'm not surprised that the Dallas Mavericks are not in it. The Dallas Mavericks has made too much of a fuss with the refs. Bro, quit it. Sit down, relax. Stop trying to do all these disputes and stuff like that. It's not going to work in your favor. The refs are against you 100% once you start doing disputes to them. Who's in it? Jojo, give me about 2 seconds, man, and I will I'll go down for it. But I feel where they're coming from. The referees and this is in all sports, baseball, basketball, football, hockey. It's in every single sport where everyone feels like it's rigged because they're not calling these calls that they're supposed to be called. Like, for an example, I agree 100% with the foul on LeBron James. I get it. I got it. I understand it. But what you also have to understand, too, is that it's not a court of law where you can go in and dispute stuff like that. It's not like where, I'm going to argue with the officer, but then I'm going to go into the court and I'm just going to pay my fine. I'm just going to make it worse for these people and not make it worse for this person. So pretty much you made it worse for the referees to make them look bad, and then you go into the court of law to dispute what you were disputing, and it doesn't go in your favor, and Luka and Kyrie are looking like that it wasn't a good match. And then all of a sudden now they're losing almost just about every game. It's kind of bittersweet, I guess you can say. I am tired of seeing the same teams every single year in the playoffs, but I mean, most of these teams do deserve it. I like that the Pelicans are starting to show up. I like that Oklahoma City is starting to show up. I like that the Sacramento Kings are now starting to show up. That's huge. The New York Knicks are starting to show up now, Cleveland Cavaliers are starting to show up now. Denver is actually the number 1 seed in a really, really, really long time. I think it's an 8-year span where Denver is number 1 seed. This is probably the first time in a long time for Denver to be number 1. So let's go ahead and let's hop into this and let's talk about the teams. Luca, however you spell it, was on Dude Perfect. Yes, he was on Dude Perfect. He was on Dude Perfect for, I believe, 3 episodes. I think there's 3 episodes that he's on with doing basketball trick shots. Or maybe it was just one and they just combined them all into one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he was on everything. Keaton, what's up, my man? How's that jersey treating you? You haven't worn it, right? No, I hope you tell me no. All right, guys, so let's start with the Western Conference first. So let's talk about who's out and who's in. There is still a lot of time left. Don't get me wrong. There's still a lot of time left, so the Mavericks can still get into it. But as of right now, Oklahoma City Thunder is taking that. So let's start with team 11 and go down to 15. The Mavericks are at number 11. They're at 38-42. That's what the Oklahoma City Thunder is at. They're also at 38-42. So it's not bad. So they are directly behind. They are 14.5 games behind number 1. But they are literally neck and neck with Oklahoma City Thunder right now. The Jazz are out. They're at 36-43. Trailblazers are out. They're at 33-46. The Spurs are at 20-59, which I haven't seen the Spurs play this bad in a very long time. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen the Spurs play this bad, period. Ever since the 90s, they've always been a great team. Like, ever since I started watching basketball in 97, 98, they've always been a fantastic, great team. Now they're just literally just dogging it out just to play, I guess, pretty much. Houston Rockets, I've seen this happen with Houston Rockets actually a couple of times. This isn't the first time that we've seen them kind of drastically just drop. But hey, other than that, we'll talk about the playoffs here in a minute. All right, so let's go and let's hop in. Orlando Magics are 34-45. They are 23.5 games behind Milwaukee, but they are literally 4 games behind the Bulls. The Bulls are kind of on a losing streak. They really haven't won much. They're on a 2-game losing streak right now, but that could change for them here shortly. DeMar DeRozan does need to step up. He did score 8 points yesterday night, but he needs to start waking up. There's no time for you to sit here and play the old card. You need to get up. You need to start playing. You need to start hitting those inside the key shots that you've been normally hitting since this first day you came into the league, man. You were a high flyer. Now you're not a high flyer anymore, man. You are 33 years old. You've had back injuries, knee injuries. What you need to do is you need to pull the Devin Booker and start shooting from the top of the key, around in the key, and on the field goal side. Stop trying to shoot threes. Just play your game and let your other players just develop around you. That's what DeMar DeRozan is really good at. The Magics, on the other hand, I don't know why they're not playing Cole Anthony more. Cole Anthony is literally on the bench, and he comes out and he's dropping 14, 15, 16, 17, sometimes even 25 points a game for them, and they still keep him on the bench. I don't think, don't get me wrong, Suggs can provide a lot of things, but I believe that Cole Anthony is the one that can provide a little bit more than what Suggs can do. I don't know, man. Orlando just needs to figure it out. They are on a 1-game losing streak. They're 6-4 in the last 10 games that they have played. They are 14-25 and they're 20-20 at home. So the 14-25 is away. They need to kind of figure that balance out and get a big man coming in. I think that the best player for them is the guy from Purdue. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I think that he would be the perfect fit for Orlando. The Pacers are 34-46. They're 1 game behind Orlando, but guys, they are 4 games behind the Bucks 4 games behind the Bulls. They are 4 games behind the Bulls to clinch that number 10 spot to get in the play-in seed. The Wizards, same thing, 34-36. They are also 4 games behind the Bulls. The clock is kind of ticking a little bit here. They need to win their next 4, 5, 6 games, and the Bulls need to lose their next 5 to 6 games. Looking at the Hornets are out. They're 26-57. The Pistons, man, they are starting to drive me insane a little bit, man. If you guys don't know, I'm Detroit versus everybody. Yep, Detroit over everybody. The Pistons need to figure it out this year. Coming in, They've made some pretty bad trades. They made a trade for Bay down at Atlanta, so they sent him down to Atlanta. They are still in the Eastern Conference, which I think was a very, very, very bad but bold move on our part. I feel like that you should have traded them over to the Western Conference, even though the Western Conference is a little bit more stacked than us. But if you look at these teams, you look at the Bucks, you look at the Celtics, you look at the Sixers, and you look at the Knicks, you look at even the Raptors. I mean, they all have stacked teams as well. But when you look at the Western Conference, you look at the Nuggets, the Grizzlies, the Suns, the Clippers, the Warriors, the Lakers, the Pelicans. They all have stacked teams. I know that I left the Kings out, but the Kings are a very, 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 very young team right now at the moment. They do have actually one of the most highest shooting percentage out there in this in the basketball world right now. So it's actually pretty amazing to watch this. All right, guys, so let's hop right in and let's talk about the play-in tournament first, and then we'll hop in and talk. I don't watch basketball ever, but I'm a Harry Potter fan, so I guess I'll vote for the Wizards. Well, the Wizards aren't in it, but the Thunder are in it, and remember, Harry Potter has a thunderbolt on his forehead, so maybe that might be your team. But let's hear it out real quick. Number 10, Oklahoma City plays number 9, Minnesota. Then we go down to the New Orleans Pelicans. Number 8 plays the LA Lakers. I don't know how the Lakers are in it, but somehow they just got in with the skin of their teeth. I think that LeBron is playing like trash. I think he needs to hurry up and just own his own basketball team already. Just retire, buy a team, follow in Michael Jordan's footsteps, buy a team, do the whole 9. Yeah, you can follow a goat, but you can't really lead a goat to water, right? I have to go eat dinner, but I'll be back. Cool, man. All right, we'll see you in a little bit, JoJo. Anyways, so we're gonna hop back. We're gonna hop over to who would win the Thunder versus Minnesota. I'm gonna pick Minnesota here. I think that Minnesota has a little bit of a better team with Anthony Edwards. He's playing fully lights out. Ricky Rubio is an amazing point guard for them right now. He's not really doing a lot of shooting, but he is doing a lot of facilitating around with the ball, and that's what you need as you get older in age, like how Rubio used to play was quick, fast, dribble around, shoot, pull, wherever. He's actually facilitating the ball super well, and I think that Karl Anthony Towns is actually going to be coming into this tournament and being a blowout superstar. I got the Pelicans beating the Lakers. I don't think the Lakers can really match what New Orleans is doing at the moment. I do not think that LeBron is going to have any answers. I think that he's hurt. I'm not 100% sure. If someone can let me know if LeBron is hurt, but I do think LeBron is hurt and injured. I don't think LeBron's ready to play. But here's the thing, though. When Anthony Davis is on the court and Anthony Davis is super healthy, Anthony Davis is a monster. He is a wrecking ball coming through. He is one of the best players on the court when he is healthy. He is a monster. I mean, he just dropped 40 points with 16 rebounds and 10 assists the other night. I mean, the guy's a monster. He's one of the best players on the team when he's healthy. He's one of the best players in the NBA when he's healthy. I mean, everyone can say whatever they want to, but man, I got to say this. Anthony Davis is probably one of the best basketball players in our game today when healthy. Listen to what I said, when healthy. When healthy. So I got New Orleans beating the Lakers, though. It depends on if LeBron is there or not. So let's look at Minnesota. Minnesota versus the Pelicans. I'm going to go Minnesota. Minnesota's going to go and they're going to play Memphis. Memphis is the number 2 seed. That's how it's going to go. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I lied. My bad. The 8 seed, whoever wins against the Lakers and the Pelicans is going right into the playoffs. Whoever loses will play 7 and 8. Whoever loses in the Memphis-Oklahoma City game will play 7 or 8 to go to the 8 seed. So whoever wins versus the Lakers versus the Pelicans, they're going. So the Pelicans are going. End of discussion. Lakers versus Memphis or Minnesota. I think Minnesota's going to beat the Lakers. That's just how it's going to go. That's just me personally. I know what I said about Anthony Davis, but again, when he's healthy, You never know what's going to happen from here to the playoffs. If he's there, Lakers, 7 seed. If not, they lose, they're out. Minnesota, Pelicans in. So let's hop over. With that being said, we got Denver versus Minnesota. Denver's winning, Minnesota's out. Phoenix versus the Clippers. The Clippers. Phoenix wins, Clippers are out. 100%. Devin Booker, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, Kevin Durant, too damn good. You can't beat them. You can't. You are not going to beat this team. This team is going to win the championship this year. You can say whatever you want to. Yes, I got it. Joker is there. Joker is in Denver. I don't care about that. When you look at this team, you got a 4-stack team. You have whatever can play. Like I said before, Chris Paul is going to facilitate the ball. He's going to be the court general. He's going to make the moves. He's going to run around. Devin Booker is going to be your quick post shot guy right in the middle of the key. Then you're going to have Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's going to play all over the place. Doesn't matter where Kevin Durant is going to play. Kevin Durant is going to literally play 3 different positions. He's going to play shooting guard, small forward, and power forward. That's what the positions he's going to play. DeAndre Ayton is just going to sit underneath the basket. You missed the ball, don't worry, guys. I got the cleanup crew. I'm going to grab the ball. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to dunk it. I'm going to do my little hook. I'm going to do my little fade. I'm just going to keep powering it underneath. Golden State versus Sacramento. This is going to be a hard one. I want to go with the young superstars and Sacramento Kings, California. They're both California teams. That's awesome. I cannot take away what Golden State Warriors have done. Yes, they are the reigning champions from last year. That doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't. It means absolutely nothing. You can tell me that it means something to you, and that's fine. It can mean all the world to you. But when I watch this Sacramento's Kings team play, man, I got to tell you guys, this team is young, they're fast, they're quick, they got it, they understand the game of basketball. Their coach is amazing, giving them the plays to run. They're 48-32. They haven't been 48-32 since Chris Webber was on the team back in the 90s, early 2000s. They haven't really been that good since until now. But the Sacramento Kings, you're telling me that the Sacramento Kings right now are number 3? Sacramento Kings win. Sorry. Memphis. Not a big fan of Memphis right now. I don't like what Ja Morant did. But I got to put that aside here. You got to look at this Memphis Grizzlies team versus either the Pelicans or the Lakers. It's not like Memphis is going and playing Jordan Poole, who tweaked his back last year on purpose because they knew that they were going to lose if Ja Morant was on the court. So it was kind of, in my mind, in my eyes, it was kind of a BS thing to do. It was kind of a shady thing to do. Jordan Poole hurt him. End of discussion. If you want to argue with me, we can argue about it all day long. But he did it. He hurt Ja Morant. That's end of discussion. If you want to argue with it, let's argue with it. But first, let's look at the video of Jordan Poole hurting Ja Morant, and then let's have a conversation about it. Be back in a bit, bro. Just got home. Gonna unload the car. Okay, cool. Sounds good. So anyways, Memphis is going to beat them either way. Now, let's look over to the play-in tournament at the Eastern Conference. You got Toronto, young team, versus Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan in Chicago. I got Toronto winning. I think Toronto is going to win. I think Toronto's going to play Miami. I think that Atlanta's going to go and they're going to play Boston. Boston's going to destroy them. Boston's going to win this year. The play-in starts April 11th. Playoff start April 15th. So when you look at this, you look and you see Toronto playing Milwaukee. Yep, I got them beating Miami. I think Toronto is going to give the Bulls a run for their money, but they're not going to win. I think that Giannis is going to just take over. Giannis wants another ring. I think Giannis is going to be in the 2000 era, is going to be from the 2020 era all the way to the 2035 era is going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis is going to be our Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. I'm thinking of somebody else, but I can't think of it. Carmelo Anthony's, our Dwayne Wade. That is who is going to be our new GOAT conversation. Guaranteed. I'm just saying it. I think that Giannis is going to be our GOAT from when LeBron retires till the end of his career. Let's talk about Boston. Boston has a lot of young team. They got a young team over there. Jason Tatum, monster. Can't take that away from him. Jaylen Brown, playing amazingly right now. What I want to see this Boston team do this year, I want to see this Boston team come out, and I want to see the Boston team run a train on every single team that they come against. I want them to sweep two teams. That's what Boston needs to do with the kind of team that they have this year. They're 55-25. You're able to do it. You have the talent. You have the resources. You have the playmakers. You have the ability. You have the athleticism. Do it. Stop sitting there and lollygagging all day long. Start playing the damn game. Start playing the game. Brooklyn's washed out. The only reason why Brooklyn's even there is because of KD and Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and all those other guys. That's why they're there. They're not going to beat Philly. Philly's going to stomp them out. Joel Embiid is going to drop 30, 40 points every single night against them when they're playing in the tournament. Bro, guarantee they're done. They're out. Let's talk about Cleveland and the Knicks. I really, really like this Cleveland team, but I want to see Obi Toppin, RJ Barrett get their first playoff win. I want to see them go to the second round of the playoffs. I really, really do. I think that they're such a young team. I think they're a fantastic two players to watch. They just need to be facilitating a little bit more with the ball. They can't just sit here and, oh, I got the ball. Oh, I'm going to drive the lane and I'm going to shoot wildly. No, stop all that crap. Make it simple. Follow the fundamentals. New York will win. They'll go to their first time going to the second round in a very long time. Game over. Who do I think is going to win? Let's take each team and look at it this way. Milwaukee is 58-22. Denver is 52-27. Memphis is 50-30. Boston, 55-25. Oh, man. Sacramento Kings, 48-32. Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix Suns, 44-35. The Clippers, 42-38. Man, guys, this is a hard one. They're all actually fairly close. I mean, Cleveland's 50-30. That's insane. The Knicks are 47-33. The Philly is 52-27. Brooklyn is 44-36, but I don't count them for anything. They're out. Boston's, oh man, I don't know, guys. This is super tricky. I'm gonna pick the Phoenix Suns. I think that this could be the Phoenix Suns' year this year. They're not number 1 this year. They're not number 2. They're not number 3. They're number 4. They are number 4 this year. They were number 1 in the West last year. Or was it last year or the year before? I can't really remember. I think it was the year before when they got Chris Paul. Then they were number 2 or 3, and they lost both times. But now they added Kevin Durant, which Kevin Durant still can outplay just about anybody. LeBron can outplay Giannis. He still got it. Been watching him all year round. He still got it. He got hurt, in warm-ups, but, I think he's ready. I think I think this Phoenix team is ready, guys. I really do think that this Phoenix team is ready. I feel that the Phoenix Suns, it's going to come down to the Phoenix Suns versus the Milwaukee Bucks. I think Phoenix is going to win. I think it's going to be a repeat from 2 years ago when the Bucks won. It's a repeat. It's going to be a repeat. But Phoenix is going to win. Gotta say Phoenix is going to win. Milwaukee versus Phoenix, I think is going to go 4-3. I think the final score is going to be 115 to 117. Phoenix wins. Game 7. Phoenix wins. It's big. It's huge. I know. It's kind of a stretch. But I think it's going to be a repeat. 3-peat. So, but dang, yeah, I went through everything pretty quickly. I don't really have anything much for you guys unless you guys want to ask a question or something before we close out. You guys want to ask a sports question or something, or what do I think about this or what do I think about that? No? Nobody? Okay. Well, guys, that's everything for us here. There's really nothing much to say less. So, everyone have a good one. Have a good day. Hope to see you guys soon. Hey, how was the mic this time? Was it better? Yeah, probably. All right, guys. Well, everyone have a good day, good night, and we'll see you guys next week sometime. I'll let everybody know. Just check out the TikTok, the YouTube, Facebook. Follow us all on social media platforms. So everyone have a good one. We'll see y'all next time. Later, guys.